What is up, guys? Now, I haven't done one of these in a while, and I just want to say, um, first of all, obviously, I really am loving doing the gaming videos, still continuing with that. What happened is my headset broke, and I record my mic and audio is obviously through the headset. I have kindly my girlfriend let me borrow her one, so I haven't had to buy a new one just yet. I'm going to try it out, make sure the audio is okay, and then we're back on the streaming, we're back on doing that. But I wanted to talk about the conference last night, the Xbox Bethesda conference, because we haven't done one of these in a while, and I said I was still going to do these when the right times came. So it was amazing. It was, in my opinion, the best Xbox Microsoft E3 conference we've had in a long time. And the reason being, for me, is that Xbox showed everything they've been working on with all these different studios. And I also think it was a case of showing off Game Pass even more. 27, I think, out of the 30 games that they showed were on Game Pass. Game Pass is just becoming this huge sales tactic. I want to talk about some specific games. So first of all, let's just get Halo out of the way. It looks amazing. I was expecting more single player stuff. Like I was expecting proper gameplay from Halo Infinite. We didn't get that. I was then also expecting a bit of that, maybe even like a comparison between the two, because obviously the reason they delayed it was because of the graphical updates they were doing, upgrades they were doing. So I was expecting more of that, but we didn't get that, which is fine, because then they showed us the multiplayer for Halo Infinite and the fact that it's free to all players, which is incredible. And it is on Game Pass. Halo Infinite itself is on Game Pass. I thought you had to buy it to play the campaign, but you don't. It's on Game Pass, which is incredible, because practically and essentially, and you hear this everywhere, there's not one person that I don't think does it, it's practically free, is what you hear everyone say. And it's because you're literally paying a Netflix subscription price a month to play these brand new games that come day one on your console. You can pre-install them, for God's sake. Like, it's just crazy to me. So Halo Infinite looks amazing. Now, if you guys don't know, I am a massive fan of Sea of Thieves. I play it in my spare time. I absolutely love it. I'm very tempted to start setting it up. I'm going to get some equipment for the Xbox, maybe start streaming that, because I absolutely love Sea of Thieves. And I've spoken about it before on the channel, and what I need to do and things I need to do. And I don't think I ever mentioned, but when I'm playing with my girlfriend or I'm playing with friends, I always mention, and we always get into a discussion, that they need to add Pirates of the Caribbean to Sea of Thieves. It would just be so cool. It will never happen, but it would just be so cool, because you just imagine that it would be so good, but it would just never happen. They done it. They actually done it. I had goosebumps. I can't believe Rare Studios managed to get that done. And I listened to their podcast and they were just like, yeah, we've got a few things on the horizon. I never expected it to be that. I never expected it to be Pirates of the Caribbean. What the hell? Oh, that threw me off so much. That was the biggest surprise for me, because we knew Halo was going to be there. That was the biggest surprise for me. Then A Plague Tale Innocence, or should I say, A Plague Tale Requiem. I am so excited. That for me was the biggest, the best part was seeing that a second game is being made. The first game, if you haven't checked that game out, please do. And I want to make a quick note on this game, and this is what I mean by this conference was so good. A Plague Tale Requiem will be third party. It will come to PS5. And I would love to pick up my PS5 controller and try playing it with the DualSense and stuff, because it would be amazing. But when it's coming day one to Game Pass, then I have to try and justify buying that game, that same game that is on Game Pass day one. And that is where I think that sale tactic is coming in, and I think Xbox are going to start rolling in a lot more players. People will just go, do you know what, maybe I should just buy the Xbox Series S because I can get this game day one on Game Pass and I'm only paying £10 a month, and all these other amazing games that are on there. That is where the capture point is. That is where it's so good. That is where I think they will grab people. And I think it's really, really good. And yeah, I'm so excited for that. I can't wait to see what's going to happen with like Hugo. Oh, loved the first one. Plague Tale Innocence is one of the best games I've ever played. It was so good. I kind of got Last of Us vibes. Like, it was so good. And I can't believe they're doing another one in the series. They left it open, but I never knew if it would really happen because it was a small studio. And it was it's a hidden gem game, and it was amazing. So yeah, fantastic. Starfield, I was expecting gameplay from Starfield. I was expecting gameplay. I don't know if anyone else was. Let me comment down below. Let me know in the comments if you thought they were going to. I really thought we were going to get gameplay. I really thought that was going to happen. I was so sure of it, and we didn't get it. So there was that. But overall, you even got like Psychonauts 2. There was something for everyone, and there were some new games that looked really cool. That pixelated one looked cool. The other Bethesda game, Redfall, I think it was, the vampire slaying game, that looks really good. No gameplay though, and it was the final game. So normally the final part, the bit when they're like, oh, and we've got one more thing that we want to show you before we go, you expect some like big thing, and it was good. It was amazing. It's another Xbox exclusive like Starfield. They're both Xbox exclusives now. I think Starfield will be amazing. I don't think Bethesda will make another massive mistake like Fallout 76. I'm sure that won't happen ever again. I think now with that new partnership with Xbox, I think they're very much going to play it safe. These Xbox exclusives have got to be good. They've got to be amazing. They've got to be competing now with the PlayStation 5 and what Sony are doing over in their world. And it's really got to a point, like I have said before in previous YouTube videos, this is the future. You're going to need both consoles if you want the best of both worlds now. I think Halo Infinite will be amazing. I have no doubts that campaign won't be good. I'm so hoping it is. It needs to be. It's their big game. It needs to be good. But yeah, I just wanted to really talk about some of the main games because that was amazing, and just talk about Game Pass. And yeah, that's kind of the video. Let me know what you thought of the conference, your thoughts. I've seen some people say it was really disappointing. I really didn't feel that. I think it delivered. In terms of looking back on their previous ones, this actually had some amazing content. It had some great games there. So I'm really glad, I'm really happy with it, and I'm so hyped for the future. I can't wait. We even got Fallout 76 DLC coming, more of that. It just feels good. I think it's more a case of Xbox are back. They are back, and they are better than ever. Finally, seeing these games. Xbox are back. They're back in the game. 100%. Guys, if you like this, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you thought of the conference, your thoughts, what games you're looking forward to that were on that conference, and subscribe to the channel. We're going to be kicking things off again with some Beyond Two Souls. We're going to finish that. I really want to get that done. I'm loving it. So yeah, I will see you in the next one.